Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing Cosmetic 4 Soviet Union. Last episode we finished researching Katyushas, motorized rocket artillery. Let's see what we want now. I already mentioned we want this. We want to start working on those battalions. Armor is being worked on. But I think we'll actually get ourselves a better anti-tank weapons. And those are pretty fast researches, both of them I believe. Yeah, so being able to switch fairly shortly to better things with a third higher hard attack and better piercing, definitely worth it, especially since the only increases in production cost it won't cost us more rare tanks then. Let's actually see how this works. So it's also increase in production costs and just more iron, so steel rather. So, yeah, definitely. Let's go with that. Well, one of the driving factors is the fact that I never really used that much of an anti-tank. I don't believe that I have used anti-tanks in any of my previous playthroughs. I used it in the multiplayer. Well, it's actually very handy, but not here. So now I'm positive that Germany actually fields a lot of high-level tanks. At least they have done that in my test games in this patch. So yeah, that should be a very reasonable choice. Now Katyushas. So motorized rocket artillery are in the infantry and artillery equipment here rather than here, where the light self-propelled artillery and other self-propelled artilleries are. And that means you cannot create a variant of them and, for example, boost their soft attack. They will have the soft attack they have. And they are more expensive in terms of what's the production production cost, of course. Sorry. How many do we want? They cost rubber, sadly. I like them less by the minute, but they're more thematic. They're thematic for Soviet Union, so let's just give them a solid try. So we are probably going to do that. We'll buy 14, another 16 rubber and run with it. Not yet though. Well, the good thing about them is they don't get old, so even if this game lasts another 5 years, they will keep getting upgraded with the research we do. We'll have to think about getting research finished on this, and I think we'll just start researching this outright. And they will get upgraded with the research I showed in the last episode. So. Right, so Germans started placing some troops around here. How's Africa going? As well as I would think it would. Suez is contested now, with this in heads of Italians. Alexandria will surely fall. So construction going. Another thing we need to keep in mind is our synthetic oil refineries. Since we will be going to war with the Allies, and our supply of rubber and oil will dry up this way. Slowly but surely. And we are of course still waiting for the officer's badge thing to go away. I'm not going to worry. It's a perfect, good choice for the time being. I guess it's time to get one run of rubber. Might as well. Until new officers, we lost another quarter of the debuff. And another good thing, or a good thing, I'm not sure if there are many of those motorized rocket artilleries, is that we will save our experience points for the medium tanks. Right, let's modify ourselves as a government. Well, so basically those two things, electronics or industrial. We are now researching electronics, so that would help a little bit, and well, we have some to do. I'm sure that's probably that won't work as electronics, will it? I'm pretty sure it won't affect it. We want encryption and decryption at some point. Less radars, less so. Industry, however, is coming up, and I think we will be in the need of excavation. So let's not waste this and go with industrial, even though we. Well, that would help us 14 days, 15 days earlier to finish the research. It will survive. So that's another, we are essentially another minus 5% research time. Things will speed up. Japan demands French Indochina. Oh, they actually got it. Well, and I gave it to China, but yeah, still. So the conquest of Africa sped up its pace. Looks like some French troops got caught there. No more landings. It seems like Brits are on Sardinia, and perhaps we'll get to Corsica. Those 10 versus 10 are of course a lie. We all know that there is a battle, not knowing how many troops are there. Yeah, that's we need a lot. That's of course to replace all the older ones, but still. And we are continuing this fashion. We're getting closer and closer to the war. I think we should be able to. I guess I will wait for the. I think. Yeah, I guess I will wait for the field hospitals. I want some motorized divisions, basically. And those are, of course, terrible. Now I would be able to add the motorized artillery. That would help. As far as in those go, probably need a support anti-tank, recon, logistics. Alright, I think now when I think about it, I probably don't want to have the artillery, the field hospitals. Are pretty exposed with very limited breakthrough. That would lower, adding another one would increase our supply use and lower our organization, but I think we should be alright in that department. Yeah, let's wait for the field hospitals. Because, well, it's infantry after all. It's a pretty they'll be losing a lot. Charleston's motorized will be ones to exploit the early breakthroughs and then fight off the counterattacks. And knowing me, I will probably use them offensively anyway. So that will take a toll, and we don't want to lose our bonuses from experience level. How is this going? Alright, this is done. And you guys can join this. Well, of course, need to start seriously garrisoning some of the, for example, Mongolian border later, and here, basically. Frankly, let's get 5 divisions. 4 will do, I'd say. 4 divisions. Wrong tool. Really? Why can't I? This is weird. Game? What are you doing? Oh, 3 civilian factories. Huh. We may be running out of space to build our stuff shortly. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure we should be able to defend this. Those areas here, so let's start building here and leave the interior for things such as refineries and such. I can't be bothered with you know, leave a single one everywhere, so I just do the clicking to max it out. I don't think we will need 100 refineries anyway, so sufficient resources. What are we? Oh, right. Let's get another rubber. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, now it's working. That was weird. Unless I was clicking something wrong, but I don't think that was the case. Oh, okay, so it seems like enemy is stronger here. That may actually mean there will be an attack fairly shortly. That's... Okay, I really need those field hospitals, like, tomorrow. And probably some armor divisions. Okay, frankly, armor divisions are good to go. Recon, engineer, logistics, and now, do we want... frankly, we probably need higher piercing here. We definitely are not going to be able to pierce... yeah, we definitely will need the support anti-tank, because without that we wouldn't be able to pierce medium tanks. They have around 40. So yeah, that's about it. Come on to 20. Organization is pretty damn low with 4 support battalions, but I think we can make it. Yeah. Well, we are paying 40, but well, what can you do? 50. And let's grab a few. How many do we have anyway? 11, right? Because this is a motorized division. We definitely want 13 at least for starters. What are we lacking? Of course, motorized artillery, but well, we are working on it. Actually, let's do that. We need more bodies on the field. You should probably come here. Do your training. Well, and modify government once again. Probably good time to start investing in military stuff. I'm still not sure that this thing works, but well, still, we are not using enough close support to warrant it. Definitely Rokosowski. As far as Air Force goes, there was air support, but yeah, that's another thing. We don't have close air support bombers at all for now. Division speed or division defense? Probably defense. So let's start with Jaeger. Well, they do have a fairly powerful amount, oddly enough. Now, do we want to go for those outright? Probably not. 64 days. And what was that I was missing? I was missing this. Let's just go for it. Now, production. We're filling the requirements for artillery. Have 2 lines of infantry equipment. That is not enough. We only have 1 line for light tanks, but I think we have a hefty reserve. Do we want to just stop building them? About motorized, definitely a hefty reserve. Not enough of those. We have a lot of artillery. Yeah, well, frankly, we are only missing infantry equipment. We should definitely start. Okay, we want more. Let's. Yeah, so we can basically build another full army. Where will that leave us in terms of like? Okay, so we'll be basically at the basically have enough. We still have shitloads of motorized. Well, we will need motorized, but probably not as much as we are using. Probably want more Katyushas, to be honest. So let's add limit that to 5 and add 6 Katyushas. That should do it. And of course, now let's take a look at our medium tanks. What we want of those medium tanks is to be at speed at least 8, since we will be using them in our guard divisions with motorized infantry, that's mechanized infantry that runs 8, so we might as well sacrifice on speed. If we improve main gun, that's +3 soft attack, +9 hard attack. But I think, which isn't a terrible idea, not a very expensive one either, so I think adding armor would be more beneficial. We are getting kinda close to not having army experience though, and we haven't even touched the self-propelled guns. That would be the optimal version. For the time being, armor would be a very good thing here, especially if we wanted to simply add them to. We could basically add those guys to infantry divisions and have a ball. The way armor is for the whole division is calculated, the most important part of it is what is the highest armor battalion. So having just one medium tank battalion will significantly increase the armor of the whole division, especially if we have such absurd amount of it. We may wait for another 8. How much are we getting? Barely anything really from this. Okay, we'll cut down on reliability for now. What can possibly go wrong? And we will cut down. I think we have enough light tanks for the time being. Let's cut it to 5 and start building medium tanks. We are getting pretty low on oil though, and yeah, we're getting pretty low on everything. I think in this order. Yeah, that will do it. Now, since we have those tanks, let's see, if we were to take this division and well, add one medium tank, that would bump our armor to 36, which is the amount we can barely pierce with. Actually, we don't have anti-tank beyond our medium tank, so we can still pierce ourselves. But yeah, that adds 36 6 armor. Right. So if we are fighting with someone who uses infantry without anti-tank towed anti-tank guns, and we were to add those medium tanks to our infantry divisions, they would be unpierceable, which is deadly because they would be able to deal more damage on top of sustaining less. And such a prey is, for example, China. We may probably won't include that in all of our divisions. That would be silly, but well, maybe not silly, but extremely costly. We won't be able to afford it, but we will probably do that for some of them. Now, we had thankfully one doctrine research we got from here, so we'll be able to get to our final combat with in a short order, and we can switch to better anti-tank weapons, anti-tank artillery, improved anti-tank. Here we go. We have enough for now, so that shouldn't affect us too hard. I'm afraid we are overdoing it on artillery though. Probably add more to the infantry equipment shortly. A third line. And we should definitely start building more of it. But I think I will wait another. Now you know what? Let's start training. Okay, we don't have enough of infantry equipment, of course. Okay, that would be enough, I think. Yeah, for the time being. Let's set the higher priority Because we just want the bodies on the field. If it's enough, it's enough, but... oh. Alright, so Germany is preparing to go to war with us. They still have a non-aggressive pact. So my understanding is they have their focus is the war with USSR. Now, that means that we won't be able to get better troops in terms of we didn't we lost some experience here, of course, but yeah, should be alright. Problem is that this crucial research of vast offenses won't be finished in time. Alright, in a second we will need to garrison some ports. How is your navy doing? Not doing at all well at all, but probably enough for our poor excuse of a navy. And so we definitely need to garrison some forts, some ports. And of course defend against Romania, at least enough to cover the at least one division per province. They may get they're already friendly with Italy to an extent, and may join Axis against us. To be honest, with war against allies, it is less likely that they will. They usually, if they join, then they usually join before the war with allies starts, if I recall correctly. Research. Well, that would be nice, but we are in August. I think we can't afford the luxury of going towards the construction. I think we are doing alright on the construction as it is. Probably this. We are already working on that. I think we are good on the supply usage for the time being. And frankly, now when I think about it, we could have probably left supply usage, logistic company research, and not use those at all with the bonuses from our doctrine. We have like 20 supply consumption to be had here. Here's another one, so we are at level 2 already, and well, our biggest war will be here where the supplies infrastructure is pretty much superb. So probably that's a bit of a waste of research and other things. Now, we could start getting the Su-122s, but with them we definitely wanted to invest in the guns, and we simply don't have army experience, so this can wait. Artillery, yeah, we're good. I don't think we'll be investing in this kind of artillery just yet, or at all. Well, we'll need to research it for the bonuses to our Katyushas, but yeah, we're good with standard artillery here, which is probably a waste, honestly. Should probably go one way or the other. And but I don't think we could swing it in a way to build it enough of rocket artillery later. So late since it's 1940 tech. Now, so that leaves us with either air doctrine, which actually superior mission efficiency. I would definitely go with that, but I think we are good on that front with the amount of planes Germans have. I think they lost. Okay, well, now I'm not so sure. Yeah, but honestly, this first. And machine computing. +5% soft attack, always nice, but I think we want to win the air war, so let's just go for mission flying, because this is basically airspeed mission efficiency +15 just means that our fighters will be 15% more effective for fighting enemies, which is, as you can imagine, a very significant boost. Okay, let's check on production. Alright, you guys go to the bottom. I wish you could select, deselect some kinds of resources to not show that you have insufficient amount of, or split those into, simply split those into 6 different pop-ups. Because, for example, here I don't care if I don't have some oil, as long as I know that I have there. Let's actually build more. As long as I know that it's only up to 16 here, to 14 missing. But if I, for example, start lacking tungsten, then I would be more worried about it. Alright, but we are wasting. Actually, alright, we are building here, so that's okay. And oil, yeah, so we want those 2 more, and then infantry equipment, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think we are set for the time being, and we are out of time. So, in the next episode we will see what will come out of this, and how dangerous German Rye is these days, but, well, honestly, I'm fairly disappointed with the amount of divisions they have. I'm like, that was, I didn't want to play a Soviet Union in previous patch. I think it will be too easy, and it seems like it still is, and it seems like the tests I've done were either not representative of a non-beta 1.2 patch, or I simply, got unlucky or lucky in those, considering. So, but I don't know, I'm not losing hope, we'll see how it goes, and we'll probably play some minor nations next, or United Kingdom as a solo nation. For example, we'll try to defeat both Soviets and Germany as United Kingdom without US help or something like that, with max sliders and such. So that will probably be the next. But for now, we will continue as Soviets, and of course there will be another episode of a French campaign, continued episodes of French campaign. Alright, rant is over. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.